Philip, and then their dog, what was the dog's name? Sport the dog.
I think so.
Yeah. And Louis and Louise, they went on to have 13 grandchildren. And we are blessed to have 4 of them with us today. There's Glenn. Raise your hand, Glenn. There's Phyllis. Gary.
Where's Sally?
And there's Sally. Yeah, Fred isn't here and Phil isn't here with us today. And Louise passed away in LaGrange, Indiana on January 27, 1962. She passed away of pneumonia, secondary to chronic degenerative arthritis. And Louis died in LaGrange on October 8, 1965 of a heart attack. They are both buried in the Woodruff Cemetery in Wolcottville, Indiana, which is in LaGrange County. So, we'd like to go into a little bit of their family. This is Louis's mother, Eva. I have no idea what year this was taken or where. It's just a picture somebody gave us. That's Louis's mother, Eva. This is Eva's family. Her father's name was Johann, and her mother's name was Dorothea Tim. These are all her siblings that I could find, which if you notice, she had a sister who lived in Michigan. Yeah, Justina Steinke was her name, Montmorency County, Michigan, which I believe is pretty far up north. Janine Litke, Michigan people, do you know where that is?
Montmorency? Where's that at?
Montmorency?
I don't know.
No, I think it's pretty far north. I looked up on the map.
You mean it's in the UP?
Not in the UP,
Oh.
but it's pretty far north of,
Gotcha.
of the mitten. This is Eva's baptism record. It gives her date of birth as March 9th, 1837. And she was baptized 27 March 1837. And it gives her parents' names. The record is actually in German. You can see a photo of it right there. So I printed the English for this presentation here. This is the marriage record of Eva and Louis Ludwig. They were married January 10th, 1858. And if you note their ages, our Ludwig was 23, but she was born about 1835. And Eva was 20. Says she was born about 1838. And it lists Ludwig's father's name as Carl. Ludwig and Eva also had a child that did not live. It was a little boy, I believe. Yes, it was a boy. He was born on April 7th, 1858 and died April 16th, 1858. And I never found an actual name for the baby, but it was interesting. This, Aunt Sally met somebody on, was it on Ancestry? Who ran into these.
He found me.
He found you. He is in the service, I believe, and was in Germany, and he found some records on our family. He actually found Ludwig's death record, and this is all in Old German. I have some friends that are from Germany. They cannot read this.
That's right.
Yeah, but we know it's him because it lists Louise's name, or Eva's name on there, Eva Tom. Yeah, and he passed away on November 22nd, 1890. So that was 5 years before they came to this country. So I don't believe he ever came to this country.
No.
This is Eva's tombstone, obviously.
Where's she buried?
Her birth year, pardon me?
Where was she buried?
She is buried in Redwood Falls Cemetery in
Minnesota.
Redwood Falls, Minnesota. She moved up there with her youngest daughter Pauline and her husband Adolph Balco, and that's where she lived the remainder of her years and passed away up there. Her birth year on her tombstone is not right. It's 1837, but she did pass away April 3rd, 1922. And just a little bit more about Eva. She married a second time to a gentleman named Caton Riedel. They were married October 2nd, 1905 in Livingston County, Illinois. Mr. Riedel was a generous, nice man. He paid for Daniel and Amelia to come to the U.S. He also went for Carl's family when arrived as they were sick. I'm going to read a little article for you here shortly. Mr. Riedel died July 4th, 1911. Eva eventually went to live with the Balcos in Redwood Falls, Minnesota for the remainder of her life, where she passed away. She also passed away from pneumonia secondary to influenza. But here is an article that was found in the Bloomington paper, October 14th, 1910. It says, Caton Riedel and Adolph Balco returned Thursday from Baltimore, Maryland, accompanied by the family of Carl Litke, who had been detained by the government since August 7th, when they arrived from Germany. The Litke family went through considerable hardship while detained, as the children and both Mr. and Mrs. Litke were sick. And had it not been that the gentlemen from here went to Baltimore and Washington and satisfied the officials that they were sent for by them as relatives, for them to better their conditions and not contrary to the contract labor law, they would have been returned to their old homes. So, Caton Riedel's obituary just went on and on about what a kind, generous man he was. So, we were grateful that he helped our family. Yes.
How does that spell?
Riedel?
We found it different ways, but I think his tombstone says Readle.
Yep.
Here is a picture of Eva with her adult children. Pauline is to our left, her right. Louis is behind Pauline. And next to Louis is Emil. And then Carl. And then Daniel. And then Augusta Amelia. I have no idea when and where this was taken. This was just I believe the people in Canada have this original picture. Is that right, Sally?
I think I got mine, I think, from Fred.
That's who, but Fred had a copy of it. And then you got a copy, I think, from Janice Beavercorn, maybe?
Well, I think yeah.
Yeah, I think they had a better copy of it, because the one I had was just a photocopy that wasn't good, but you got a hold of this one and shared it, so this is a much better picture. I love this picture. This is Pauline and Louis. I believe he was closest with Pauline. There's a lot of correspondence between the two, and she must have come to visit him. Notice Louis has 2 canes. I believe he had severe arthritis, which some of you may remember. You don't remember that?
He cooked